Good morning, everyone. I am Jennifer Fitcher, one of the counselors, and it is my pleasure to recognize Juliana Clemens. Juliana, would you please come up?
First, I just want to start off by thanking both of my parents, Kyle and Marlene Clemens. I could not have done this without them, and I'm so thankful for them and all the love and support that they've given me all throughout my life. So thank you both. I love you both so much. Next, I just want to honor and recognize the teacher that I invited here, Ms. Moretti. In all the years that I've known him, not once has Mr. Moretti ever made me feel discouraged. He's always done the exact opposite by encouraging me as well as inspiring me. And I'm very lucky that I've been able to have him as my teacher multiple times throughout high school, and I seriously just cannot thank him enough for all that he's done for me. And I will always be very thankful that I've met him during such an important time in my life. You know, these past 4 years have just been the time where I've found myself the most and just learned who I am and found my identity the most. If you would just come up here, Mr. Moretti. I would also just like to finish off by giving a little insight about myself and just how I've grown as a person. Of course, all throughout my life, but especially throughout high school. I'm so thankful that I'm able to be here today, and I'm just accomplishing more than I ever could have imagined. And I'm so thankful that for all the people that I've met throughout my time in high school and all the things that I've learned, not just in my classes, but also from the people that I've met and the relationships that I've created, the friendships that I've made. And I'm just very, very thankful for everyone who has supported me and just come along with me in this journey. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hank Eubanks, and I am one of the counselors here. And I would like to call up Yulia Drabchuk.
Hi everyone, I'm Yulia Drabchuk, and I'm so honored to be here today. This is not just a recognition of my academic achievements, but it's truly a testament to all the support and encouragement that I've received from my teachers, family, and friends. First, I'd like to recognize and thank Ms. Johnson. She's been my cross-country coach for the past 4 years of high school, and I couldn't be more grateful for the whole role she's had in my life. She has always believed in me and pushed me past my perceived limits, and she is the reason for my growth as an athlete, teammate, and person. Thank you, Coach Johnson, for your guidance and belief in my potential. Come on up here to receive your gift. And most importantly, I would like to thank my parents for their unwavering support throughout all my endeavors. Mom, give everyone a little wave. Whether it's the creative chaos of paint and brushes scattered on the kitchen table for weeks on end, while I craft my next paint, the early morning cross-country and track meets in the cold, pouring rain, sitting with me as I try my best to attempt physics and anything else that life throws my way, they have been by my side through it all. I couldn't have reached this milestone without their guidance. My parents have always encouraged me to dream big, and I've done just that. We have all worked so hard, and I can't wait to see where I and everyone else here ends up next year. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to bring up Adrian Fulfus.
Hello everyone, my name is Adrian Fulfus, and I'm honored to be here this morning. Of course, I wouldn't be here without the help of my parents. Mom and Dad, thank you for all that you do. Thank Thank you for always having my back, and thank you for helping me grow and become the person I am today. Mr. Malone has been one of my role models ever since I met him. He runs the chess club with positivity, is always welcoming to every student, but also manages
to keep our team disciplined at the same time. I think the perfect example of his commitment to the chess club comes from my freshman year when he dyed his hair blonde to celebrate our team's state tournament.
Mr. Malone, thank you for all that you do and for making my time at Hinsdale South even more enjoyable. I think the biggest thing that shaped me into who I am today has been my community. I've been fortunate enough to always be surrounded by people who care about me, friends who I can count on, and parents who have supported me every step of the way. Whether it's surviving through calculus with heart or learning about college applications alongside my parents, I know that the people around me are driven and we all want to help each other succeed. I'm incredibly grateful for having been able to spend these past few years with all of you, and I look forward to what the future holds for us. Thank you.
Can you come up here?
Check. Next, I'd like to bring up Elisa Gonzalez.
Hi, my name is Elisa Zaragoza Gonzalez, and the teacher that I invited here today is Mr. Moore. The reason I invited Mr. Moore is because he has been, he is truly one of the most caring teachers. I remember last year, before AP exams, he got his wisdom teeth removed, and then he came to school the very next day, and all his students were worried about him. But he came to school because he wanted to teach us and make sure we were prepared for the AP exam. So not only is Mr. Moore a great teacher, but he cares about his students and their futures and encourages them to do better. So thank you, Mr. Moore. I would also like to thank my parents. If it weren't for their support every day and encouraged me to do better even when I felt like I couldn't, especially when we first moved here. I was struggling a lot academically. They were always there and supported me, so thank you, Mom and Dad.
Good morning, I'm Laura Jarman. I have the pleasure of introducing Kyra Harrison.
Hi everyone, I'm Kira Harrison and I'm joined this morning by my dad, Ivan Harrison. I couldn't be more grateful for all that he and my mom, Julie Draco Harrison, does for me. I understand it can be hard juggling their own jobs and caring for me and my older sister Yasmin, so I just want to thank them for being great parents and supporting me in every aspect of my life. The teacher I chose to recognize today is Mr. Charters. While I've not had the privilege of being in one of his classes, I've been a part of his badminton program since sophomore year. This experience has been incredibly rewarding because I've never seen a coach so committed to and passionate about their job. The amount of dedication he puts into badminton is the reason why our team has been so successful. I not only see Charters as a coach, but a mentor as well. He has taught me the importance of persistence and never losing sight of my goals. With his coaching, I've become a better player and person overall. I'm forever grateful for all that Coach Charters has done for me and the rest of the community, so I invite Charters to come up and take this award. Almost everyone in my life, in one way or another, has played an important role in my personal development. For example, all of my past teachers from kindergarten to now. They have built the foundation that has allowed me to obtain the academic successes I have, and I absolutely would not be here today without them. All of my fellow classmates have also played impactful roles in my life. I'm very fortunate to have so many talented peers who I know will go on to do amazing things in life. Some of these friends I've also known since kindergarten, so I'm really proud to see how far they've come. My family's teaching motivation has also been instrumental in helping me become the best version of myself. When I want to give up, they're the ones telling me to keep pushing, and when I question my ability to do something, they encourage me. All of these people and more have had a big impact on my life, so I can dedicate this accomplishment and any future accomplishments I achieve to them. Thank you.
Next, we would like to bring up Samuel Johnson.
Hi, my name is Sam Johnson. I'm super honored to be here today. The first person I'd like to recognize is Mr. Richardson, my golf coach. If you could come up here, Mr. Richardson. Life is like golf. Sometimes you get a lucky bounce off the cart path, and other times you lip out for bogey and you just feel like giving up. But the true connection between golf and life is how you respond to this adversity. As my golf coach for 4 years, the lessons Mr. Richardson has taught me on the golf course have transformed and molded my character and my life, not only on the golf course, but in all aspects of my life. One of my favorite things Mr. Richardson says is keep your head up. This means two things. First, to not top the ball when you hit it, but second to keep pushing and to never give up. And this can be applied anywhere, whether it's a golf tournament, a test, or an entire school year. Unlike all the algebra and calculus lessons I've learned over the years, the lessons Mr. Richardson has taught me will stick with me for the rest of my life. And now I'd like to thank my parents. I'm supposed to talk about some life-changing event or struggle that shaped who I am today, but the reality is I don't really have one, which begs the question, how did I become who I am today? And the answer is really simple, it's my family. From the moment I was born, my mom and my dad have worked tirelessly to secure the best possible future for me, and I'm extremely grateful for this. But family doesn't just refer to people from my same bloodline. It also refers to my friends and all the people along the way in my journey who have helped me out. I'm super thankful for all these people, and they're the reason I'm able to have this opportunity today.
Next, I'd like to introduce Parth Joshi.
All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Parth Joshi. First and foremost, I want to begin this speech by thanking and introducing two exceptional people in my life, my two parents, Amit and Minta Joshi. And I would like to ask them to stand up and, yeah. From day one, my parents have provided me with an incredible system of support, love, guidance, and an unwavering dedication to my education. And they've taken every step along with me, from the lows of junior year and having to stay up till 2 a.m. some nights, to being here today They have been through it all, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. Next, I have the honor and the distinct privilege of recognizing the fantastic and the fabulous Mr. Fay. I want to extend my gratitude to you, Mr. Fay, for encouraging me and supporting me throughout high school. I've worked with you for 4 years as a member of Scholastic Bowl, and I've had you in AP US History last year. Your class has helped me develop my writing and argumentative skills, and the opportunity you've provided as the coach for Scholastic Bowl has allowed me to become a better leader and communicator, and because of that, I am more confident and I am more outgoing. And I can't believe I'm saying this sentence, but from a Chicago Bears fan to Green Bay Packers fan, thank you, Mr. Fay. And lastly, I want to talk about why I'm the person I am today, and that would be because of the community that Hinsdale South offers. Last year was a tough year for me, as I'm sure it was for a lot of us. We had so much on our plate, having to balance so many classes, extracurriculars, jobs, etc. But the community here helped me become a stronger person in ways I couldn't have anticipated before last year. Last year, having to stay up late at night, I had to rely on my peers a lot just to prepare for tests, for classes, etc. And whether it was learning to write a rhetorical analysis essay or learning how to write a Taylor series with Adrian, I made the most out of high school's most demanding experiences with my peers. And building that sense of collegiality and learning from the perspectives of others, that's what allowed me to tackle the hardest year of high school. And that support has motivated me, and I hope to continue that in college and for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Next, we'd like to bring up Eva Maria Luis.
Hi, my name is Eva Maria Lewis, and I'm honored to be here today. First, I would like to introduce my parents, Gigi and Lewis. I appreciate them for encouraging me to do my best, and they always tell me to put my best work for everything, and it's really helped me. Their advice has always helped me to say that if you're doing something, put your all into it. So I thank them for that. I also thank all the sacrifices that you've done for me. You've given me the ability to choose what I want to be able to do in my life, which is kind of ironic because I'm doing IT like both of you, but I'm still thankful nonetheless. None of this would have been possible without them, and I'm so thankful to have you here on my journey. Someone else who has also helped me so much on this journey is Ms. Sankin. Ms. Sankin is the math department chair at Hinsdale South, and the impact she has had on Hinsdale South is far-reaching. She helped me start the peer tutoring program to make sure that all Hinsdale South students had an opportunity to learn. When I surely approached her with an idea to start a math tutoring program, she genuinely listened to me and ran with it. She's also my math team coach, and she always makes sure to support everyone on our team, whether it's through math or emotional support when we need it. She's always willing to sit with me and puzzle out any type of problem I bring to her, math or otherwise. Ms. Sankin inspires me to treat everyone with compassion because I see her do it every day. I would like to invite Ms. Sankin to the podium. The reason why I'm here today is because of all my teachers throughout the years, my parents, siblings, and my friends. I've recently started doing math tutoring, and I apologize to all of my elementary and middle school teachers because it's hard to teach kids. But I'm so thankful for all that you've given me and the strong foundation. I'm also really thankful for my friends because you guys inspire me every day. When I see how hard you work and the drive and passion that you have, it inspires me to work harder, to achieve my own goals, and you inspire me to keep pushing through, even when life gets tough. Thank you.
All right. I would like to bring up Abigail Liu.
Hi, my name is Abigail Liu, and I'm so honored to be here today. Firstly, I'd like to thank all the other teachers, faculty, coaches, students, and mentors who have guided me throughout my years at Hinsdale South. As they say, it takes a village to raise a child. So I'd like to give recognition to some of those in this village who have greatly helped me. Firstly, I'd like to thank Mr. Gatlin, my longtime Science Olympiad coach and my AP Bio teacher. I actually had to arm wrestle a few students in order to invite him. From his intense investment in Fat Bear Week to always bringing dozens of donuts for our Science Olympiad meets, he has always brought a type of sincerity and passion to whatever he teaches his students. And I know that I am not the only person in this room who have felt inspired and grateful for this receptiveness and attention to our development. Mr. Gatlin, could you please come up? Secondly, I would also like to thank my parents who have selflessly raised me these past 17 years and are down to raise me another 17 years. Thank you for shouldering every obstacle that has been thrown your way and for filling my childhood with the two essentials of life, laughter and good food. They're in the back if you want to wave hi to them. And lastly, we were asked to talk about why we are who we are today. And I think it's apparent that my accomplishments and aspirations are simply byproducts of the inspiration and support that we have received from others. After all, the future has never risen from the genius of an individual, but from the unity of a collective. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Katie Cammy, and it is my honor to recognize Annabella Ramirez.
Hi, I'm Annabella Ramirez. First off, I would like to start off by saying that I am so grateful to have gotten the opportunity to attend this event, and I am even more grateful to have been given the opportunity to invite a very important mentor of mine. Today I have invited Dr. Gombatz. She is my former AP Biology teacher and the head of the science department at Hinsdale South. I have invited her here today because she has inspired me to pursue a career in biology. One of my favorite aspects of Dr. Gombatz's class was when she would show us different people in the field of biology and what they have accomplished. I found this very interesting when looking into careers beyond high school. Furthermore, I deeply look up to Dr. Gombatz as a role model because she is so accomplished in her career, yet she is extremely humble as well. I can only hope to be as intelligent, kind, and cool as Dr. Gombatz one day. Dr. Gombatz, please come up to receive your award. Next, I would like to draw your attention to the lovely woman that is my mother. My mom has always been a guiding light in my life and has helped me push through every challenge that I've been through. Her continuous support in every single thing that I do has helped me become the person I am today. So I would just like to say thank you for everything that you have done for me. I entered this room today not entirely sure about what the future holds for me. However, I am optimistic that I will accomplish great things, and I know that this is only the beginning of my academic and personal journey. Furthermore, I would like to talk about an experience I have had quite recently that helped shape me into the person I am today. As a few of you may know, I am planning on hopefully attending the United States Military Academy. One of the requirements for my application was to pass a physical test, and unfortunately, I did not pass it the first time. I had to retake the test 3 more times until I finally passed on my 4th try, barely 24 hours before the deadline. While this may seem like an odd story to share, it really resonates with who I am because I have never claimed to be the best at anything, but I'm only trying to be better. By experiencing failure the first few times, it fueled me to work even harder and savor my accomplishment more. The entire process was frustrating and a discouraging time for me, but ultimately I was able to fight through the negative thoughts and keep retrying. Eventually, I realized that when you really want something, you will work hard to obtain it, and you may experience failure on the way, but it is what you make of that failure that makes or breaks you as a person. With this being said, I am very proud of myself and fellow classmates here today and all we have accomplished with or without failure along the way. Thank you.
Hello. I would like to introduce Alexandra Stasinski.
Hi, I'm Alex Stasinski, and I'd like to begin by calling Senora Lombard up. Senora Lombard is an educator who cares deeply for her students. I was lucky enough to experience that in her AP Spanish class last year. She encourages me to take risks with the language and exudes a welcoming presence. I always love running into her in the hallways and always say hola. She's so sweet, and I'm extremely grateful I was able to have her as a teacher. I'd next like to thank my parents, Rich and Nicole, for always making me try new things. Nothing really stuck with me until I reached high school, but I'm extremely grateful for all the cooking classes, soccer practices, and everything in between that has got me to where I am today. I'd also like to give a shout out to all of my teachers who have helped me to achieve my dreams in the classroom. In particular, Mrs. Nodelman and Mrs. Lipinski for helping me to love math after I've hated it for all of my years. And also Senora Lombard for helping me to continue pursuing Spanish, and I hope to major in it in college as well. Thank you so much to all of my friends and to just the great, wonderful community that is Hinsdale South for helping me to achieve academically and socially. Thank you.
I am Counselor Jim Dickerson as well, so I didn't introduce myself. I would now like to introduce and call up Nikki Wu.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and I want to start off by recognizing my mom and dad in the back. If we all give them a round of applause. Now, before I talk about my parents, I want to express my sincere gratitude for the teacher I invited here today, Mr. Hallahan, without whom I would not be the individual that I am today. His dedication, especially towards the environment, has been inspirational since I met him freshman year in Eco Club. When I took environmental science last year, the thing that stuck with me the most was his unfaltering sense of optimism. He's committed to empowering all students to succeed and made that subject fun and engaging in a class full of senioritis victims. Outside of the classroom, it's evident that Mr. Hallahan is passionate about everything that he does, from hosting our annual pumpkin smash after every Halloween to planting the school's native garden through Eco. Having known Mr. Hallahan all 4 years of high school, I can safely say that he serves as a positive role model in selflessness and compassion. I'm extremely grateful for his ability to share and pass on his passion for the earth, his endless encouragement, and his ability to make a difference in the school community. I'm proud to have the opportunity to honor such an amazing educator. Please come back. Now, I'm the person that I am today because of my parents. They have supported me through my successes, through my failures, and everything in between. When I'm frantically studying for a test at 2 a.m. or having trouble making a decision, which is quite often, my parents will do everything in their ability to offer me help. I know they sacrifice a lot for me, and I really want to thank them for everything they've done in dealing with me on a daily basis. My parents have taught me to care for others, to never give up, and put forth my full effort in everything that I do. I will bring their values they instilled in me to wherever I may end up in the future. Thank you.
All right, now I would like to call up Sophia Yen.
Hi, my name is Sophia Yen, and first of all, I wanted to extend my gratitude towards my incredible parents, Cynthia Vera and Esmond Yen. I could not be more grateful for everything they have done for me. They have been incredibly supportive, and I just want to express my thanks, and I love you guys so much over there. From staying up with me, preparing for my college auditions at like 4 a.m. or to going to all of my performances, which I don't know how you do it, I would get bored. I want to just acknowledge everything you guys have done for me because I don't thank you enough. And you guys are incredibly important and special to me. And next, I want to acknowledge the teacher I invited today, Mr. Yuska. Mr. Yuska has undeniably been the most influential figure throughout my high school career. It's your superlative. From freshman year to senior year, his unwavering belief in my potential has fueled my passion for the performing arts, propelling me to achieve my dreams regardless of the obstacles that stand in the way. Yuska has not only been one of my biggest supporters, but he is genuinely a teacher who I can call my friend and my mentor. In pushing me and motivating me to be the best version of myself, Yuska has helped me develop into the individual and performer I am today. In the face of challenges, Mr. Yuska remains a pillar of strength, fostering a nurturing environment where vulnerability is encouraged and mistakes are seen as stepping stones to growth. So if you could come up here, Mr. Yuska. So, like everyone here, my parents have been incredible supporters of me, and I would not be here without them, undeniably. But I also think that a huge part of my high school experience has been theater. I started theater my freshman year, and I've been spending every single week from 1 hour to upwards 35 hours in the auditorium, and it's been so rewarding. I love it, and God knows that I've seen my director more than I've seen my own family, but it has been such a rewarding experience, and I would also love to thank my support system, all the drama kids who are not here today, but just everyone who has believed in me, because it has not been easy at all throughout my high school experience, and I just wanted to extend my gratitude towards everyone, even all the teachers here today. I see a lot of faces who have helped me, and I just wanted to say thank you, and I would not be here without any of you guys. So thank you so much.
Last, excuse me, but not least, it's hard to sit through all these speeches. Sophia Zakar.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm sorry I'm at the end. I'm always at the end. Everything about who I am as a person today and what I've achieved has been because of the people around me, whether that was my teachers or my friends or my family. And I'm so grateful for all of the teachers that I've had, but I especially wanted to thank Ms. Hrvatke today. Everyone who's had Ms. Hrvatke knows that when she teaches, she tells us that we have to really think about why we're using a formula and not just memorize it, which was something that was really hard for me to do because I was that kid who would write things over and over and over again until I memorized something. And I think that's just something I've applied to every aspect of my life. And I'm so grateful to Ms. Hrvatke for giving me a community and a place where I could ask questions and be a person where I could say whatever I wanted to say and nobody would judge me, and I'm so grateful for her. So I wanted to thank you so much, Ms. Hrvatke. Next, I want to thank my parents. Amma and Appa, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. My dad is the math guy in my family, and my mom is English. So, Appa, thank you for sitting with me at the kitchen counter when I was crying over factoring stuff, and now it's differential equations. And Mom, thank you for helping me know the difference between my B's and D's when I started to write and editing my college essays. I'm so grateful to everything you've done for me and for putting up with all of my melodramatic meltdowns. And also, I really wanted to thank all of my friends. I think my friends are a huge part of who I am today. For all of my friends not judging me for my kind of weird questions that I ask when we're studying at the library and maybe getting them a little bit off the task. But everything who I am today as a person is because of the people around me, and I'm just so thankful to everybody for reminding me the power of the friendships and the community I've formed.
One more round of applause for all. And then keep clapping. One more round of applause for the organizers who put this entire morning together. Thank you. It's been an honor to spend this time with you. I think I only have one disappointment, and that was finding out that Mr. Fay is a Green Bay Packers fan. I thought he was a better man, and walking away sad. I'm kidding. Such powerful forces in the room. I would not even attempt to try to add to the lessons or give a speech. We've learned today that our parents, with contributions from the faculty and staff, have taught phenomenal lessons that will last these young people the rest of their lives. I don't know what I'm supposed to add to that. I simply challenge our students, how can you carry all of what you said today and more with you in a world that's going to try to take it from you? We live in a world that is divisive. They're going to try to take the sense of community that we see as our strength at Hinsdale South. It's not going to be like that everywhere. How do you carry that with you? How do you carry every other lesson with you that you mentioned today from your parents, whether it was persevering or caring for someone else or staying up with someone else till 4 in the morning until they get it, or teaching them how to apply their skills rather than just memorize them? How do you carry those lessons with you beyond here? It'll be the biggest challenge you face. I believe, and I think there's some people with me, I believe you will absolutely do it and do it successfully. Thank you all for being here this morning. I want to thank our superintendent who's here with us. She stayed. I want to acknowledge our board members. You don't know it, but they had to go. And I want you to know that. They had to go. They have a very important place they needed to be this morning. And unfortunately, they have to hit that Chicago traffic to do it. So we excuse them. They would have loved to have stayed the entire time. They just could not. Thank you all for being here. Have a great morning. No one skip school.